First of all, welcome to the Indigenous Ecocriticism stream and welcome to our panel, Settler Colonialism and the Nonhuman. In this short video, I'll introduce myself, the other two panelists, and I'll offer a very brief description of our individual talks. My name is Melina Pereira Savi. I'm the chair of this panel. If you have any comments or questions, please use the forum or contact me directly. So as I mentioned previously, my name is Melina Pereira Savi. I hold a PhD in English, American, and Anglophone literatures from the Universidade Federal de Santa Catarina, or Federal University of Santa Catarina in southern Brazil. I have been working in the last 3 years as a postgraduate fellow researcher and professor in the English Languages and Literatures postgraduate program of the Federal University of Santa Catarina. I have taught postgraduate level courses in ecocriticism and literary theory and published on the Anthropocene in the humanities and literature. The title of my talk is What Does It Mean to Be Human and Non-Human in Thomas King's and Ailton Krenak's Fiction and Nonfiction Works. I used Thomas King's short story, Rendezvous, and the theory developed by Ailton Krenak, a Brazilian indigenous thinker and activist, to see how they challenge human exceptionalism in ways that can aid us in pondering, first, what type of mentality has led us to the Anthropocene in the first place, and second, what is the effect of the ontological inversion King and Krenak propose in their works. Our second panelist is Claudia Miller. Claudia is currently a PhD student at the University of Laguna, Spain. She's currently researching Inuit memoirs and the representations of Arctic climate change for her doctoral dissertation and has been awarded a research grant by the government of Canary Islands, Spain. The title of Claudia's talk is Inuit Sentinels, Sheila Watt-Cloutier's The Right to be Cold. In her talk, she addresses the impact of climate change on Inuit communities in the Canadian Arctic. Using Sheila Watt-Cloutier's memoir, The Right to be Cold, Claudia explores how Inuit life writings are crucial in any approach to environmental justice, contributing to the continued discussions of the connections between the vulnerability, adaptability, and ingenuity of Inuit communities as sentinels of climate change. The third and final speaker of our panel is Julia Siepak. Julia Siepak is a PhD student in literature at the Interdisciplinary Doctoral School, Academia Copernicana, Nicolaus Copernicus University in Toruń, Poland. She graduated with both a BA and an MA degree in English Studies from NCU Toruń, as well as with a BA degree in Interdisciplinary Studies, English and Native American Studies from Southern Oregon University. Her current project, entitled Towards an Alternative Poetics of Space, Intersections of the Feminine and the Environmental in Recent North American Indigenous Fiction in English, was awarded a research grant by the National Science Center, Poland. In her talk, entitled Contesting Settler Colonial Extraction in North America, Indigenous Women Writers' Literary Responses to the Anthropocene, Julia explores Indigenous responses to the Anthropocene as represented in the works by two contemporary North American Indigenous women writers, Sherry Dameline, Métis, and Darcy Little Badger, Lipinapache. We hope you enjoyed the content of our panel, and please ask us any questions you may have about our talks in the forum.